Welcome to Daily Dose Food for Your Soul. How you guys doing today? Okay, so I'm gonna jump into it. This is about the update on the 16-year-old. Um, for those who watched it, about the 16-year-old who has been stabbed. So I'm in San Diego, California. So what happens is there's different parts, and that's in every state. I don't care where you are. You can be Baltimore. Everybody has a state. Eat popcorn. Everybody has a state where black folks are warned not to travel to. Everybody has a state like that. Everybody. So Lakeside and we call it Clan-T, but it's Santee, but we call it Clan-T. Lakeside, Santee, Clan-T, it's like kind of, they next door to each other. So we all know that during the tragedy stories that we heard over the years, like one time, a 21-year-old military dude went out there to party. That baby got paralyzed out there. Yep. So when we had the town hall meeting yesterday, the lady was saying, and these was a white sister standing up saying to the sheriff department, I have seen people call people niggas and harass them and even hit them in front of you, and you turn your head and you don't say nothing. This is the Lakeside Sheriff Department, okay? Because we got the black and whites in San Diego, but it's the sheriff department, right? Okay, this is what it is. Okay, so a popcorn corner was in my like in my throat. So that's what it is, okay? So we have the um sheriff department, okay? That's Rand. Sheriff department is running it. So like we asked the questions yesterday, because this is the story. I got the story for you. What happened was there was an altercation, not an altercation, but there was some verbal arguing with a black with the young boy, the 16-year-old, and his girlfriend. So what happened was, first of all, they had the wrong girl. They stabbed the wrong girl. So the family, it was the daughter and her two kids. They were coming home from a birthday party. Okay, and about 11:30 at night, she got out of her car. They waited and premeditated, and the reason they stabbed the baby in her back and pierced her lungs, because they as they opened the door, this is when the boy stabbed the 16-year-old girl, and the daddy brought him over there. Okay, it was the dad and the girlfriend, the little boy's girlfriend, and the dad. So the dad brought him over there, premeditated, waited for him to get out the car, waited till they got to their door, and then they stabbed him. And do you guys know that the complex in Lakeside have the nerve to tell the family that's been attacked and gave them 72 hours to vacate? Okay, all right. Let me explain something to you. Lakeside, this has been going on for years. It's the sheriff department. The sheriff department need to be dismantled. This is what's going on. Hold on for a second, because I got like my cigar on this one, honey. The sheriff department need to be dismantled. Dismantled and handled. Okay, because we all know that it's just like my associate I hang out with. I don't know what she gonna do at any given day. She can go into the bank and rob the sucker. I'm just sitting in the car. But I guarantee you, if she did that, you're gonna take me to jail, though. You're gonna find that I'm an accessory, right? Okay. So not only we're pushing for, um, we're looking into the rap sheets where the sheriff department in Lakeside. So anybody's black been locked up in Lakeside, it's about to get out of jail. Because the thing about it is, you cannot. They didn't want to make the man accessory, but they've been doing this for years. So this particular girl, the lady that's daughter got stabbed. Check this out. Went to the hospital, right? The hospital let her out in 33 hours. This is the update. They didn't snitch something up. They didn't stitch something up. They didn't messed up on something. So now she's back in the hospital because she couldn't breathe. She's in surgery. Okay. I told you, God works through the dark. It's dark, but God works through the dark, baby. See what I'm saying? I'm telling you, he works through the dark. Okay, so now we got a problem with the hospital. Okay, so then we come to find out it was the wrong person they stabbed, but this person was already been having problems for the past 4 years and being harassed this whole time down there in Lakeside, okay? And see, people move down there, the blacks try to move down there because it's cheaper. It's $1,500 for a 2-bedroom, and it's cheap. That's cheap for our 2 bedrooms. That's cheap as hell, okay? So I guess she felt like she had no choice. But make a long, okay, so check this. Okay, so we got that part about they premeditated. The dad brought them, and so the dad was there. So say for instance they would have got the best of his boy and that girlfriend, then he would have stepped in. That's what he was there for. Okay, so then we had some white sisters standing up, and we had a 17-year-old sister stand up. She was a high school student. She was white, and she said, no, 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 no. She said, I have seen this. And it's only targeting the black women down there in that area. Okay, single black women at that. They don't have any men folk in the house. Okay. Listen. So the dude that was standing up, the sheriff that you guys seen, he lied. He is not a commander. He's a lieutenant. Okay, right? Come to find out, the investigation report that the sheriff so-called written up, it doesn't match. Okay, so now they didn't scratch now they didn't scratch the itch. And let me tell you what happened. So the new information, you guys, now the FBI has stepped in. Oh yeah, because the FBI has to step in, because what happened is that Lakeside for years been harassing black people and getting away with it, beating them up and all that. The sheriff department snatched somebody by their braids, snatched the braids out the girl's head, right? Listen. Now this particular family, they accidentally stabbed. It's always you get the right one. You got the right one now. You got the right one. So we're telling them to trust the process. You got to trust the process. You got to trust the process. Because, baby, they ready to Lakeside that shit like L.A. Yep. If this man does not get prosecuted, they want him charged. And as he should be. He's a parent. You encourage that. He should be just as responsible for the act or the action of your child. You're responsible for him. You brought him over there at 11:30 at night when his ass should have been in the bed somewhere, right? Okay. Had his head in the bed, right? And the girlfriend, right? Okay. So now the sheriff department out there, right, protecting them. So the question was, the family's being put out in 72 hours. What y'all gonna do? Oh, we don't have nothing to do with that. Yes, you do. Like I told him, yes, you do. Because if they're not out in 72 hours, right, you're going to be the one to put them out. You're the sheriff department. Okay. So this lady has to worry about her 16-year-old daughter. And you guys, she's so tiny. She weighs about probably 50 pounds. Okay. She got to worry about her daughter getting healed up. Okay. Going through surgery. She may lose her life. She may lose her life. Then she's supposed to worry about moving out in 72 hours as well. So Tasha Williams in San Diego, she ran for mayor last year. That's why when people talking about they want to be president, anybody talking about getting on any president board, before you reach there, there's steps to the process. Okay, so she ran for mayor. She lost out. But every federal or every agency know who she is because she advocates. This is her job. This is what she do. Okay. I just got thrown in, and I'm glad I did, because now I got some other stuff going on. I love it. So tomorrow we got court. So we got to flood the courtroom tomorrow. There's a press conference today. And what else is going on? And then Saturday, we're going to do a protest at 6 o'clock. Motorcycles, the motorcycle club, all that's coming down there. So that's what we're gonna do on Saturday. But anyway, make a long story short, so can you imagine you're getting out your car and you're going in your door and somebody stabs your daughter in the back? Could you imagine that? Y'all just came from a birthday party with your family. They went their way, you went your way. Could you imagine that? I had a chance to move in that area one time. Man was giving me a good deal on the house. Man, good deal. Well, I'm moving my boys down there. Have to pass that. I'm moving my boys down there. This is what I'm saying with our black generation. You got to learn how to be smart, because in Lakeside it's like we polka dots. It's the sheriff department that is the white supremacy down there. And like I told him, you guys have gang detail on Tuesday and Wednesday up here, Crips and Blood. So won't you have gang detail on the white supremacy, right? So the so-called commander or lieutenant couldn't have answered. He couldn't keep up with the questions, right? So then another lady had to stand up because they got a coalition organization, which I have joined. Coalition, where all the hate crimes come through, all the reports come through there, and on kids and everything. Because as you see, we have a massive this racist is getting started again. I don't know what is wrong with folks. We didn't have the COVID-19. That ain't got no damn color. COVID-19 ain't got no color. And it's so sad because they was all like rednecks. They couldn't even tan. None of them could tan. None of them. Couldn't even go out there and get it tan. They just turned fiery red. So in Detroit, Michigan, they got a lockout. The kids went on campus. Look it up in Detroit, Michigan. There was a white kid that said something racist on and it went viral. And the black kids, the white kids, a lot of kids got together and protested that. It's going around. We got our 10-year-olds and our 5-year-olds killing themselves because we got white teachers. They're being assassinated. Our kids are being assassinated, and they doing it in a different way. They're attacking their mind. That's why it's important. Is what pisses me off about parents. I'm going to get with it real quick. And I'm sorry. You guys want to send your kids to these white schools, but you don't prep them. You don't tell them how to deal with it. You're going to be called a nigga. Or you're going to be called, your hair is nappy. Or you're bigger. You don't give them the tool plate. You just send them in there. You don't send them in there. You send them into these white schools, and you got them thinking they're going to be accepted, and that's not the case. You have to, when you sending your kids into the vamp camp, baby, you're going to have to prep your babies, and y'all not doing that. You're not listening to them. They come home and tell you what's going on. They depressed, and you keep sending them back out there in a fucking battlefield without no fields, without no weapons, no tools, no nothing. No nothing. Then we get on TV because your child done killed yourself. Yeah, I'm saying it. Because somebody got to say it, damn it. Then your baby, they committed suicide. 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 12-year-olds committing suicide. 15-year-olds. I can't even pronounce that one. I don't know if he was Japanese, Chinese, a famous volleyball player. He killed himself because some shit they put on the internet. These kids' skin is too sensitive. You have to remember, everybody has blood coming out their body. Ain't nobody invincible. That gets on my nerves, and I don't understand. As black parents, our job is to protect and not neglect. If your child comes home 3 times with the same issue and tissue, baby, remove their motherfucking ass. How hard is that? I don't want to hear you don't have a baby, so you got to snatch them out. Give it their homework there until the problem's resolved. And the process I went through, so I know this process. You go up to the school. You got to make your presence known. First of all, you go through the process. You talk to the principal. I always did. Legs crossed. Check this out. I'm going to record this because you got to let them know I'm recording this, man. Yeah, I'm recording this whole conversation, man. For real. My husband was the good cop. I was, nah. I used to say he used to deal with it, but when he couldn't deal with it, here I come. I'm the cannon. I'm playing no games, man. What did you say to my son? Come on. So anyway, you go through the process. You go to the principal. I don't think you parents, do you know that you can go to the superintendent, the school district. Once you have that meeting with that principal, that shit is not resolved, you go over their damn heads and you go to the damn district. The superintendent, the district ain't never let me down. Because once you hit that district, that's over. And if the district don't work, then you push. That's how you push paperwork, man. Yes, 420 day. No weed. I'm not saying I won't whoop-de-whoop every once in a blue moon, but nah. Right now, yeah, we detoxing and boxing. My head is clear, real clear. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I hate to see it, and every time I see that shit, man, it drives me nuts. My question, why do you continue we're leaving the responsibility on the school district to protect our children. I know that's what they're supposed to do, but are they going to do it? Hell nah. Especially if you're sending them in a white area. Hell no, they're not going to protect your kid. So when they hear the name nigga, or you ugly, or you nappy, or you ain't this, it fucks with them because you didn't tell them that's what they gonna fucking hear. Who you barking at, somebody? You all outside with it. Do you understand? We gotta help these children. They are killing our kings and queens right under our nose and assassinating their ass in the school district. And we're not doing a damn thing about it. We're just sitting there watching this shit. So, you see, I've worked with kids all my life. That's my specialty. So we're going to get this nonprofit going. I am. Yeah. I have to make a way for these babies when these parents, they can't get no justice from them. I push it. I push their ass. Okay? So that's what's going on. They're assassinating our children. They're assassinating our black children, our black females especially. If you look on that video, the white guy had something to protect the black females. And then we have these no good, I'm going to say this, unconscious, I'm going to be nice about it, unconscious, and I'm talking to every Negro that's on a platform performing and talking about the black woman. Y'all so silly to me. We got bigger fish to fry. Our kids being assassinated, and you got the damn nerve to be on a goddamn platform talking about the black women ain't this and the black women ain't that, and some funky ass relationships. While you sitting up on your ship, making money off the black woman's name. Simba! And I'm being very honest. It's sad. The disrespect. Because you can't be creative enough to make a decent penny and come up with something creative. Because you know that we're talking about the black woman's going to make you money. You ain't going to make no money talking about no white woman. What you talking about? You ain't going to make no money because you're too scared to talk about the white woman. It kills me with that. You're talking about black women with different baby daddies and talking about they got the same shit going on in the white sisterhood too. What you talking about? And we ain't gonna talk about that. You ain't gonna make no money talking about the white woman. You ain't gonna make no money talking about no Chinese woman. You ain't gonna make no money. But then you will make money. All of y'all sitting up there being with the comedians, got a wig on and braids on with the nails and all that shit, mocking the black woman because you make money off the black woman. Do you understand? It's facts. But we want to pretend we're trying to help the black woman and your education ain't shit. And if you got a master's degree or psychology degree, ain't nobody want that. Let me tell you something, black women. Our black children, you have to go and get your education. Because look at it. You have to get something to yourself. Because you got everybody down on the black woman. You got the white men fucking with the black woman. You got the black man fucking with the black woman. Everybody in on it. So what you supposed to do? So many black women that paved the way, that made a way. But we continue to disrespect. But what's so funny is the people on these platforms, it ain't their fault because y'all go over there and listen to that shit and agree to that shit. That's why a lot of black men gonna be by yourself. Because half of them men talking that shit ain't got not one wife at home. Walking on their marvelous marble floors and looking at the sunlight and the beach with Chardonnay by yourself. Talking today. Just like my brother right now. He getting on my nerves. He know he about to get it because he high right now on that coke. Acting paranoid. My brother used to work for the Pentagon. Lived in Washington, D.C. Worked for the Pentagon for like 10, 20 years. He had a wife look like Grace Jones. She was the biggest dope dealer in Washington. She had got 15 years. He came back to San Diego, and my mom has just let him sit in the garage on dope this whole time. And that's all he did. Functional dope addict. Clean dope addict. But he know when he get on my nerves, he already know. Shut your ass down. So, make a long story short, our kids are being assassinated. I've been watching shit. Our kids, because the kids are, they're the one that's going to change this shit. So it's almost like in the Bible, who was that Pharaoh killing the firstborn? Yeah, they're assassinating our babies. I don't think nobody's spiritual. This is exactly what it is. And the parents is sitting back. Oh, I don't want you to act like this because they already think we ignorant and loud. Wait a minute. What that got to do with you teaching them and prepping them and giving them the proper tools they need, y'all? Come on now. Black women in St. Louis they got a serial killer out in St. Louis, and I don't even want to say it. Black women is coming up missing. Just in daylight. One girl ran to get some diapers, she gone. One woman was supposed to go meet the family, she gone. They snatching them up. I don't know if they snatching them up for organ harvesting. I don't know what they're doing. But black women, you need to watch your surroundings. I told that I made a statement a couple of days ago. I made a video a couple of days ago. It's sad. You gotta stay ready. I'm sorry. Because Freddie is here. There's always somebody watching you. Trust me. There's always somebody watching you. So that's why it's an epidemic. Why do 9 and 10-year-olds know about suicide? Why? How? Kids don't have thick skin no more, man. You know, black folks, I think you're so busy trying to, don't do this, because they think we this anyway. Learn paperwork, learn process. It's a process to everything. We letting teachers cut our girls' hair. It's just a mess. They are bothering our children, and you got to prep them and help them at the end of the day. So anyway, the update on the young lady. So now the FBI is involved. From the FYI, the FBI is here. So sit y'all asses down, Sheriff Department. Yeah, because they protecting the white man. They protecting the father. And the white sister stood up and said, that's all they've been doing for years. This has been going on in Lakeside for years. You finally got the right partner. You finally got the right family that called Miss Tasha Williams, and she ain't no joke. Now we about to make some noise. Yeah. Now we about to make some noise. Because they out there manning the apartment complex to make sure that the white man is protected. Okay. I am just, look, racism is not going nowhere. But I am appalled that it is so, it's intensive. We're going to talk about Terrorland real quick. Let's go there. Let's go to Terrorland. Let's get it. Spirit said going to Terrorland. I know one lady got 500,036 subscribers and almost 500,000 views. Now, we got our sister tarot readers. They can't even get past that. They can't even get up to that. Some of them may get maybe 60,000, maybe. I don't know. I'm just going to throw a number out there. You want to know why? Because you want to know why? You want to know why? It's race. They only going to let the black tarot reader get so goddamn far. You don't never hear about a white tarot reader complaining that somebody impersonating them. And somebody sending messages saying that, do you want a reading? You never hear about that shit. But all at the same time, they got the sisters going against each other with all that bullshit. But behind the scenes, YouTube is pulling strings. I don't give a damn what you say. Because this particular reader, I'm not mentioning no names because I'm not trying to talk about it. But sis, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I listened to you. You do astrology. I don't give a damn. Ain't nothing fantastic about what you're saying. It's nothing, bing, bing, bong, bong. Shit. I know why. Come on, man. You got some knowledgeable, cause I can't tell you nothing about all that Egyptian stuff and all that, who was Isis and who was Luke. I don't know nothing about that shit. But you got some of my sisters that are very, very influential in that. Excuse me? Nah, I know what it is. You're not slick. Because I'm serious. Baby girl getting all that? Nah, man. Nah. I don't see one black one on there like that. They all are either white or they either from Canada some damn where. And Sean James, I left you a message today with your box head self. Yeah. See, I don't say nothing to my women for copying, but a man, I will shift your shit, homie. Don't you sit up there and I liked you and subscribe to your channel and you over here copying off my channel with the comics. What's wrong with you with your mama should have shaped your head. Now I'm gonna talk about you. Yeah, that's what that happened. Don't do that. You're a grown ass man. Don't do that. Yeah, I don't like men up on my stand copying me. Yeah, you men folk, I'ma check you. I'ma check you. Don't you do that. Sean James, don't you do that. That's a damn shame. And then y'all sit up on y'all platform, the men folk and act like you so secure and did what? Don't copy. Shit. Yeah, I did the Watchtower comics, and now you got folks popping up with comics. Comic books. Please. Anyway, I had to say that, you guys. But anyway, yeah, my ear buzzing is ringing right now. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that stuff ain't cool. They assassinating our children, man, but we too busy in this competition, opposition. And you praying, the black men are preying on the black women, the white man preying on the black women. Y'all trying to suppress the black woman, stress the black woman, and stretch the black woman. Them days is over. Y'all all sound like little bitty boys that need therapy. And what kills me about the black man, I don't know what auntie, grandma raised you or who you was raised by. Whoever raised them, they put every black woman in that category. I got 6 kids. I forgot to tell you, I had somebody email, ask me how many baby daddies I had. I told them none of your damn business. Give a damn what you think. And we gonna leave it right there. Give a damn what you think. Now, how about that? I shut it down. None of your business. Oh, you thought, what you talking about? I got woo. Your shoes ain't by my bed. You don't pay no bills in my house. See, y'all on that Kevin Samuels bullshit. Kevin Samuels gonna keep your ass single too. Keep playing. That's all I'm gonna say to that. You don't ask me nothing. I don't know you. You don't ask my dress size, none of that size. You don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me what I can bring to what table. This is my table. Bring what? If you don't know a woman, you don't get to dive in like that. You act like you got some sense, especially when you're talking to me. I'm gonna shut you down. Ain't no question. Don't question me. Y'all have 6 kids, 5 boys and 1 girl. Oh, I'm supposed to say, oh, no, I don't. I have this, and they did. How long was you married? None of your business. None of your business. If you want to go to a dating service, my nigga, go to a dating service, and they got questionnaires for that. The dating service do that for you, babe. That's what you do. Other than that, it's none of your business. And he keep getting on my nerves. I don't answer him. None of your business. Well, I got this type of money. I'm asking because I don't care what money you got. I've been around millionaires. My uncle's a millionaire. What you talking about, man? I grew up like that. What you saying? Shit don't impress me. Give a damn about that. Then we want to talk about our men that make $40,000, $50,000 and our high value men. Nigga, please. I deal with a Negro making $50,000 a year, then I deal with that BS you talking about, that's a conscious one. They got to do with anything. Something clicked up in here. All right now. Shit. Fuck about it here. Unconscious Negroes. Y'all sound like the goddamn Antichrist, and then y'all trying to take our 20 and 30-year-old and turn them into y'all asses. You some fucking is equally yoked, you guys. Not saying black women don't have some shit they need to shift. But baby, y'all ain't gonna keep putting all that shit on their back like that, man. Y'all so disrespectful to your ancestors that paved the way. Y'all disrespectful. And who want a disrespectful man who can't respect the past? We want to talk about prostitution. I think I heard some dude talk about prostitution. Check this out. My grandmother ran a whole house. Whose grandmama, great-grandmama back in the day did not run a whole house? My auntie ran a whole house. My grandmother's sister ran a whole house in Dayton, Ohio. And did witchcraft. And my auntie Effie. Who? Shit, my homegirl Christina, she told me her grandmother ran a whole house. Had all the prominent men and the husband her. Who? Who didn't run a whole house? Shit. What you talking about? They had to take our black women in Cottonfield. They had to sleep with them white men. They been prostituting black women. Been snatching it up. And then she got to go back to the barn or to her house and face her husband. Then the husband had to look at that shit. Come on, man. It's disrespectful all the way around the board. And a lot of black women gonna get caught up with this trying to perform and shape themselves into what a man wants them to be, instead of just be. Instead of just be. That's it. Just be. You want to know how to be a woman? It's in the Bible. What a woman's energy carry, period. All right? So anyway, I want to get off that story, but that's the update with the young lady. It was the wrong child, and they walked up to the door. So the FBI is knocking at the door. I like that. I like that because I can see them now. I can visualize, and they walking in the sheriff's office. Said, "Don't sit on down. Give us the cases, please." Yeah. Let's talk to Sergeant so and so real quick. Come on in here. Yeah. Now what is this? I love that. And he wasn't charged because of what? But he premeditated and waited. Okay. Come on now. We love it. Yeah. Lakeside about to get shook for the first time on they Brook. Consequences. You know, people bully black folks all the time. They've been getting away with it, but you always get the wrong one. You always get the wrong family. Because her family lives out here in Skyline area. That young lady lived in Lakeside. If her family would have followed her home, it wouldn't have went down like that. Nah, baby, it wouldn't have went down like that. They'd have had a mask on their hands. Daddy would have been toe back, peel back, cap back, chat back. Okay, it wouldn't have been no clap back. He'd have been already on his back. He'd have got his son hurt. Ooh, honey, he'd have got that son. And that girlfriend, she ain't in jail either. The girlfriend's not in jail. She about 16, 17. And watch herself. She didn't go to jail. She had a pole. So yeah, but black folks, we're not violent. Black folks are violent with each other. And you need to y'all need to wake up. Wake up. Because I don't care what you black men are saying on these platforms. The white man ain't going to let your ass. I bet you your ass ain't going to get on no Steve Harvey stage. I bet you won't get a contract like that with that shit. Give a damn what you do on YouTube and Instagram. Shit. I bet you. I like Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey knew how to talk to the women. When he talked to them, he knew I'd be like, now come on now. Do that make any sense? Yeah. You know how to talk to them. They ain't getting on no Steve Harvey stage, so they can keep clapping and chapping that shit all they want to. And half you men is talking about folks with y'all funny looking self. Mamas didn't shape y'all heads. I'm big on shape heads. I ain't lying. Mama didn't shape your head. Still looking like a lot. She ain't got the nerve to talk about. Then we posting pictures of big fat women talking mess. Y'all supporting that shit. 40, 50 years old think it's funny, acting like you a 16-year-old little boy on the playground, my dude. For real. For real. Mm-hmm. For real. Mm-hmm. Bench yourself before you bitch yourself. That's all I'm gonna say to that. For real. Yeah, I'm done with it. Yeah, this shit is crazy. All right. So that's it with you guys. So that's all I got to say to that. But I'm gonna be back because I gotta finish what was I doing yesterday? I was just doing a quick note. Yeah, we was doing the quick note. So I'll be back with the quick notes, okay? I'm going to take a break. But I just wanted to give you guys some updates on that, man. Stay prayed up. Stay watchful with your kids, man. Make sure you ask your kids what the hell is going on in school. If you make your presence known, man. Don't let these folks, because they emotionally attacking your kids and their emotions, because this is where they want their mind. That's why there's a lot of these babies killing themselves and shit. Come on, dude. You got to protect your kids in any means necessary. We got to get back to protecting children. I don't give a damn if you single or not. Protect your kids, okay? All right, you guys. Talk to you later, and I'll be back with something else. We out of here. I got to go warm up my tea. Mwah.